Now your Weather Authority forecast from WTAJ.
All right, now we're officially in meteorological fall, so cue the cornfields. I've been having this graphic since at least Saturday, just kind of prepping for how things are expected to progress. And although the cornfields at one point were green and lush, starting to dry out, so that is a concern. Main reason as to why it's the dry air that we've been dealing with. Although nice conditions, all things considered, it's been a rather nice stretch of weather. We mix in sun and clouds. Afternoon clouds are able to develop. We'll call sky coverage partly cloudy, and those temperatures, at least daytime highs, near average. Overnight lows still a bit on the cooler side, so just keeping an eye on the setup, especially as we went into the final day of August. Yesterday, we woke up to the coldest air record setting into spots of the summer. 39 degrees officially at the Blair County Airport, breaking the record set all the way back in 1986. Big picture, what's going on? Not a whole lot, at least across the areas east of the Mississippi. Some scattered showers, southern Tennessee, northern Alabama. We're still under the influence of this broad region of high pressure. That's over Michigan. And that's allowing for an easterly wind into our region. An east wind typically over the Nittany Mountains. That's dry air. That's also cooler conditions, but high pressure is still in control over the next 48 hours, so the threat for rain pretty much non-existent. Could start to see a few pockets of precip develop overnight Wednesday into the day on Thursday, and model data is suggesting about a ½ inch of rain. I'm not convinced of that right now because the trend is saying, when in doubt, you trust the drought. I expect about 1/10 of an inch to 1/4 inch. I'll keep you posted on those at least amounts through the day on Friday. And most of us pretty much on the quiet side, although a stray sprinkler or two Camp Road out on Saturday, definitely more dry than what is a weak cold front tries to reintroduce itself. Southeasterly wind still, or more so a northeasterly wind. If anything, it's due east across the Commonwealth. We have temperatures scattered across the mid to low 70s. Overnight lows dipping back down into the 40s and 50s. Patchy fog in our typical prone to fog regions. Can't be ruled out. I do expect this northeasterly wind to die through the overnight hours with skies remaining clear. That's why the setup is there for that patchy fog to form. High temperatures across the climate sites. Johnstown, Altoona State College, and Du Bois, mid to upper 70s. That's the trend moving into the end of the weekend. Could feature some cooler conditions back across the Commonwealth. We have a geomagnetic storm watch, so the setup is there for potentially seeing the aurora borealis overnight Monday into Tuesday. Let's say best viewing window midnight to about 4 a.m. looking north, of course, but it's right on the horizon. This isn't as powerful of a geomagnetic storm as recent months, but still the setup is there. As we head into the afternoon, we see these clouds starting to develop. Future Track trying to throw precip into the forecast. It's too dry. You don't have to worry about that. Here's your 7-day forecast. Action-packed temperatures in the mid to upper 70s as we head into the end of the weekend, although much cooler Saturday and Sunday morning. Paula?